say sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some.
Hey, good morning. Happy Friday. It's Level Up Friday today. Welcome this morning. How's everybody doing? I'm Sarah Elizabeth. I am a professional life coach. I live in the mountains of North Carolina here in the United States. If you're joining this morning for the first time, I would love to hear from you. This is an open community. It is a lot of people joining every single day, and we have such a good time growing and learning together. So it's really good to see you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the likes, Weaver. Welcome this morning. I don't think I've seen you on before. Catherine, good morning. So good to see you. How are you? Sending you lots of love today. I hope you're having a good morning so far. I'm having a busy morning so far, as you can tell. I like 10 minutes to get on here, so y'all pray for me. I've been coughing all week. I'm taking medicine now, so I'm taking care of myself. But pray for me this morning because this morning's all about being grounded, led, and emotionally intelligent. So it's Level Up Friday, and we're going to talk about several different ways that you can begin to level up in your life. To ground yourself, calm yourself, to self regulate and begin leading yourself, grounded, led, and emotionally intelligent. It's going to be a powerful morning this morning. I'm so glad you're here. I love coming on live and teaching you guys. It is the joy of my life. And right now, my kids are older and I'm working really hard, but also I'm going all in on the Willow Way Foundation. So that is why I'm here this morning. You can visit me at thesarahelizabethexperience.com. Good morning, Richard. Good morning, Brandy. Hey. Oh, so it's been a morning already for me, but you guys, it's a wonderful day to be here with you. Happy Friday, everybody. It's Level Up Friday. You know, I love to level up. You know, that is a big part of my personality. I'm always growing, I'm always bringing something to you guys to help you level up in your life because I had to learn the hard way how to level up, right? And now I have this mindset that it will not be broken. And that's why I'm here because that is what I can teach you through my work with you, through this work on the dwelling place. Welcome to the dwelling place this morning. So excited to be here with you guys. I'm going to be drinking a little bit more this morning in my coffee because last night I got even worse. So I started taking some medicine. I'm being good to myself. I'm not sure how to do that. If somebody can help me, I don't know. Brandy, thank you so much, sister. I see you this morning. And I also see you shining bright over there in Brandy World. And it is Brandy World. You are so special. You are wonderful. I love you so much. I love you, Richard. I love you, Kat. Good to see you, Kat. Thank you so much this morning. Welcome back, everybody. It's Friday. Are you excited about Friday? I know I'm excited. I'm ready for a couple of days to just honestly, I'm not doing much. I'm serious. I don't know if I'll play golf tomorrow. I've coughed all week long and I push myself every day. You know that. But I have to take care of myself. So this weekend, I'm going to be drinking a lot of fluids. I'm going to be drinking a lot of hot tea. I'm going to take good care of myself. So Monday, I feel much better. And when we come back here Monday morning, we'll be in good condition, right? I'm going to take my medicine too. I'm bad about taking medicine. I know I'm horrible. I'm like, no, I don't want to take anything. Like, and then I make myself do it. And then I have to be consistent, right? I also have to lead myself in that because me, the human part of me and the Sarah part of me, the stubborn part of me is I don't want to take anything. I'm like, I can do it myself. I'll get over it. But no, last night it hit me pretty hard and I'm like, no, I'm not just going to get over it. Like I need to do something about this. So happy Friday. Welcome to the dwelling place. I'm Sarah Elizabeth. I am a professional life coach. I work with individuals who are overcoming challenges, maybe transitions in your life. You've recently gone through a divorce or loss of a family member in your life. You're grieving. Maybe you're grieving the loss of a job or you're trying to figure out what to do next to step into your next level. Today is next level. It's Level Up Friday, right? So it's a great day to step into your next level. And these are all things that I can help you with because I had to figure it out myself. Because I figured it out myself, I can help you figure it out for yourself. And you can ask any of my clients, and they'll tell you that anybody that's worked with me so far around leadership, around leading themselves, any agents that I've worked with in Medicare in the past, you know, they will all tell you the same thing. I can show you how to level up, and I'm here to do that this morning. But we're talking about being grounded, led, and emotionally intelligent today. Thank you, Dennis. Good morning, April. I send you so much love. Thank you, sister. Richard, I see you sending you so much love out there in California. Wow, way over there. Beloved, see you back this morning. Hi. Sending everybody so much love today. I love that it's Friday. Oh, that is so cute. Thank you. You made me look so much better today. So, this is the live that your nervous system has been waiting for. Okay. I went all in for you guys. I'm getting more and more transformational here. We started out with it just being more teaching. Now you're going to leave this live. My lives now, you leave with a shift. Something shifts. Something feels like you need to go forward, right? And if anybody that's in here every day, if you'll vouch for this for me, right? Something in you makes you feel as if you're ready to move forward. It's time to move. You'll realize places that you've been stuck, patterns that you've been stuck in, movement that isn't happening. So, this live is for you, but this is going to be the live that your nervous system has been waiting for. I see a lot of you sharing and reposting. Dennis, thank you for the love you so much. A lot of you sharing and reposting right now. I'm going to ask everyone in here, if you are in a safe place and you can share this live, please do that for me right now. Because it's going to be so powerful this morning that if you know that you will leave with a sense of transformation already beginning and stirring in your heart and spirit, this morning is going to do this for other people and for you. I see you, Brandy. I love you so much. It's grounding. We're going to talk about self leadership. We're going to talk about emotional intelligence versus your IQ, brains and book smarts, breath work, science, and soul today. Are you ready? And if you're interested in any of my services, you can always visit me at thesarahelizabethexperience.com. Go check it out. I know it's new. I know everybody's like, wow, this girl's building something crazy over here. And I am. And I know that I'm on the ground floor. I'm not at the foundation anymore. The foundation is built. Now we're on the ground floor. And this is the way I look at everything in life. It's all in layers. It's all steps, right? Action, 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 action. What do we do now? Let's strategize. I'm a strategist. And as a strategist, I'm a soul strategist because I'm an awakened person. So I know I'm different maybe than any of you have ever seen in your life. I have no place for darkness in my life. I am fully aligned with God and who He says I am. There's no place for darkness in me. There is no darkness anymore. I've been healed. I tried everything to get here. And guess who I found? At the end of the rope. The moment I thought I couldn't continue, I'm crying out, begging for relief. Take me. Take me out of this world. I know I belong to you. But why does this keep happening? Why do I keep doing these things? Why do I keep messing up? Why do other people treat me the way they do? I'm done. Anybody else ever felt this in your life? Have you ever had a rock bottom moment? You're at the end of your rope. And then you hear a voice. And it may be still at first. It's just you may not hear it at first, right? Because so much noise. We're so broken and so upset. But then it gets louder. And it's louder and it's louder. At my end of the rope, guess what? Probably much like you, I was alone on a dark floor in my bedroom, crying out to God to take me from this world. I knew I belonged to Him, but I just couldn't stop messing it up. So He yelled at me. He yelled at me. He said, "Get up. Get up, Sarah." very loudly by this point because I'm not listening to him. I hadn't been listening. Why wasn't I listening? Because my life was in turmoil and chaos all the time. I couldn't hear him. But in that moment when he yelled, I heard him. And that changed my life forever. I realized he had never left me. He had been there the entire time. Every time I felt alone, every time I felt unseen, every time I felt hated on and rejected by people, and I couldn't understand why. Every single time he was right there. So, this is why grounding is important. This is why we talk about grounding first, because you can't hear him. If your life is in chaos and turmoil all the time, you can't hear him. You're missing it. You're missing the whole point of your life. You're not just here to be here, to endure it, to go through the motions every day, to get up and run on the hamster wheel that we run on every day. There's got to be a pause. There's got to be time for you to think, reflect, regroup, rebuild, regrow. So, we're going to get started this morning, but I want to say hello to everyone here and ask you to share the live. Ask you to support today. Send your heart me's. It is so important that you send them every day. This is not a self help show, the dwelling place. This is the dwelling place. Real people, real work, real freedom. What we do here, the breath work, the truth telling, the journaling, the engagement, none of it is performance. It is the work of people who are finally done surviving and are actually ready to begin living. My name is Sarah Elizabeth. I'm a soul strategist, and for over 20 years, I've been helping people to grow. I've helped people release what is keeping them stuck, realign with who they actually are, and rediscover the life that was always meant to be theirs. My clients say things like, she's made me actually like myself. I don't know how I make you like yourself. I think there's something in you that knows who you are. But the work that I can do with you is to help you come back to yourself, to see yourself again, to stop treating yourself the same way the world has treated you. You deserve better. You can be better for yourself. If you need free life coaching support, visit me at thewillowwayfoundation.com. You can apply for support there. Just let me know a little bit about yourself. And let's get on the phone and have a discovery session. Let's talk about these things that are holding you back in your life that you know are keeping you small, things you've been stuffing down for years, and it's coming out in anger. It's coming out in reactivity. It's coming out in you shutting down, pulling back, not loving fully and appropriately because you don't know how to love yourself appropriately. And that's the problem here. First things first, though, I want to know where you're watching from. So I know on TikTok I'm live, on YouTube I'm live, and I know I can't see you guys as far as your comments. I do read every single one of those. I see those of you that are coming in every day now. Thank you so much. And I see the shares and the reposts and the things that you're doing to help me to grow this, and I appreciate you so much. Simply Blessed, Jason. I see so many of you, and I can't name you all, okay? But where are you watching from? I see a lot of you posting, so I'm gonna stroll up and just say good morning to you guys. If you want to say good morning, thank you, sweetest, for the Go Popular times 10. Tay Tay, the Go Popular times 10. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Tay Tay and sweetest. All right, so, oh, RJ, thank you for the hat and mustache. TikTok, Ohio, Sabrina, welcome this morning. It's so good to see you and to have you here. Haven't seen you before, and we love welcoming new family in every single day. We're building a community here. And if you stick around, you'll see a lot more people coming through this live today. It is pretty powerful what we do here. I've got Richard over here, my brother from out in Bakersfield, California, beloved son from Florida, Brandy, Southeast Texas. Good morning, beloved and Brandy. Love you guys. Love seeing all of you every single day. Anyone else want to say good morning? I see Paulo. Hi, Paulo. Thank you for that repost. It says your fan club has completed the first stage of the club quest. Club Cheers has been unlocked. Oh, thank y'all. Tay Tay says, oh, sending hand hearts. Thank you so much, Tay Tay. Tay Tay is from Missouri. Tay Tay, you've been with us now for what, maybe a month and a half, couple of months? For how long? I'm really bad, okay? I know the people like the OG, there he is, OG Clutchy, but in the house. Popping in. Thank you, Clutchy, for the club cheers. So, I mean, there's so many of you that have joined at all different times. But the thing is, it's like we've known each other forever. Don't you feel that? It's like we just know each other and we see each other. Even through the screen, I can feel you, you can feel me, we know, we feel each other. It's wild, isn't it? John, I see you. John Curry from Birmingham, England. John, so good to see you this morning. Wonderful to have you back today. Happy Friday. I see you, Clutchy. Good morning. All right, Coop. Hey, good morning. Good to have everybody back this morning. It is family. It's like jumping in and saying hello, and everybody gets to jump into the chat. We get to talk to each other. Tay Tay has been here since October. Tay Tay, I am so grateful that God brought you my way. You have been such a blessing in this family. So thank you so much. And it's not just Tay Tay, it's so many of you guys that are here supporting every day, and I couldn't possibly recognize everyone at the same time. It would take a long, long time. But I love y'all so much. There's DJ back this morning. Hey, DJ. Good morning. Happy Friday, everybody. It is wonderful to see you. All right. So I want you to tag someone right now, share the live with someone right now that you know needs grounding, that you know is struggling with reactivity and pain and dealing with guilt or shame or feelings of sadness, someone who needs this in their life right now because they're supposed to be here. If you thought of this person's supposed to be here. If you thought, wow, so and so could really benefit from this, send it to that person or just share it with all your friends and family. And I do ask you to support, send a gift, hitting the gift button. You keep this free for everyone. And share it right now. One share, one more person who needed this today. It's good to see you guys. All right. So, section 1 today, we're talking about grounding. Your nervous system was designed for this moment. We're going to talk about nature and the nervous system. Do you ever feel anxious for no reason? You just feel something like an anxious feeling. It's kind of below the surface, it's lingering, and you can't really figure out why. If this is you, I want to see a purple heart. This is an interactive live, so I'm going to be asking you to jump in a lot today because I want you to walk away from this feeling a shift. And the more you participate, the greater the likelihood that you walk away feeling a shift. So, being vulnerable, this is a safe space for all. This is our place, our sanctuary. No one gets to come in and bring things in that we don't want here. This is for you. It is for the people of the world that have struggled, that have been through so much in their lives, and nobody's really ever paid attention. Good morning, Bill. It's so good to see you. Paulo, I see you. Beloved, I see you. Beloved, thank you for that share. RJ, thank you for that share. You're the best. So, feeling anxious for no reason. This is not a character flaw. And you may ask yourself, what is wrong with me? What's wrong with you? And it does feel embarrassing sometimes, even. I mean, you're in a public place and you might feel shaky. Your nervous system is acting out and you don't know why. And it's frustrating because you need to be your best self. You need to not be nervous, right? It's not a character flaw. Your nervous system is firing a warning signal for a threat that isn't there. Your body learned this response to survive something real. Thank you, thank you. It just never got the memo that the danger is over now. Grounding is the somatic signal that brings you back from past pain and future fear into the only moment that is actually real right now. There is a Hebrew root to grounding, Rapha, the word behind be still in Psalms 46:10. In Hebrew, to sink down, release, let drop. This is not passive resignation. This is deliberate embodied act. The exact same state that neuroscience calls the parasympathetic window. You can look this up online, Google it any day of the week. God didn't ask you to stop feeling. God is asking you to stop running. And that is a very different thing. Here's what's actually happening. Thank you, family. I saw you, Clutchy and Tay Tay. And I pinned my super fan goal. We dropped off just a little bit, but it's okay. Know that you're supporting in my lives. Everything that I earn, gifts that you send, go straight to the willowwayfoundation.com. This is my foundation where I help people for free. I have clients from all over the world, and it's something that we are building every day here. And yes, I do have paid services. I do have a job and I have to earn money, but also I do offer services for free. So if you know someone who needs help and they can't afford it, someone who is really struggling, someone that maybe hasn't had access to mental health resources due to financial constraints or restrictive places where they live, it's just not offered. That is who this is for. TheWillowWayFoundation.com. And I'm going to thank you guys. Our feet are tired from running. I know, X Tops. It's so good to see you. Beloved son with the three roses. Thank you so much, beloved. Tay Tay with a TGI Friday. Beloved with High Bear. Thank you so much. I'm going to ask you to repost this live right now before we get started with the grounding part of this, because I want as many people to learn from this today as possible. If you're someone who is anxious for no reason, something is running in your spirit all the time and you're not sure why, it's because you have this place in you that is not healed. You have a past, you have a history, you have trauma. Some of you have horrible abuse. Some of you have suffered through some really awful things. I talk to people every day who have suffered tremendously in this life. But that suffering does not define who you are. It doesn't define who God says you are. That's just a part of your journey. So here's what's actually happening. Your brain thinks you're being chased by a lion. I'm not being funny. I mean, really and truly, your brain believes that you're being chased by a lion. Your threat detection center fires first and thinks second. Logic goes offline. Cortisol floods your system. You snap, shut down, or spin out. And you have no idea why. Does this sound familiar to you? Because you're not broken. You're just ungrounded. You're not connected within. There's a source of division inside of you. Let's talk about your prefrontal cortex online. When you're regulated, the wisest part of your brain runs the show. You pause before you react. You choose instead of responding right away, right? You actually sound like yourself, how you really feel, what you really think. This is where healing, leadership, and real love actually happen. Grounding is the bridge from one column to the other, and it will take you less than 90 seconds to achieve it. Yes, I said 90 seconds. So I'm going to take a quick minute and grab a Kleenex, and then I'm going to come back. But while I walk away for just a second, 30 seconds at most, okay, I want you to do something with me. User, hi, I love you too. Sit up really tall. And I want you to feel in your shoulders. How do your shoulders feel here? Like, how do your shoulders feel across here, your neck? How do you feel? Do you feel tightness? Do you feel as if it's hard to relax your shoulders? It's hard to get them down. I have to work on mine all the time. I'm somebody, I carry everything here. Everything shows up in my shoulders. Where does it show up for you when you get stressed or overwhelmed or you're under pressure for a long period of time? Or maybe you just have too much on your plate. Maybe you've struggled and you're suffering too much. Where does it show up in your body? Notice this with me first. And then when I come back, we're going to do the 4-7-8 breath, which I haven't done with you before. It's a little deeper than the breath that we've done in the past. We've done a 4 by 4, we've done a 4 by 5, we've done, different breathing patterns, but some people need something a little bit stronger. And so the most powerful relaxation techniques takes 19 seconds. Look it up. So regulate your breathing, pay attention to how your body feels. And as I walk away, I want you to pay attention to how you're breathing. Are you breathing to your core, to here, or are you breathing to here? Because this is important. And when I come back, I want you, if you're someone that you know that you don't breathe a full breath, you find it hard in the day to catch your breath sometimes, especially if you're stressed. You may feel yourself becoming overwhelmed easily, and it's hard to regulate your emotions or calm yourself. So, if this is you, sending you love today. I've been here, I've been there and done that. I've overcome it. You can too. But let's pay attention to how we feel. Let's regulate our breath. And then just slowly taking some short, not short, but 4-second breaths in and just a normal breath pattern, but 4 seconds in, breathe out. 4 seconds in, breathe out. Pay attention to where your breath is going. Does it show up here first or is it here? Which one? It should show up here first. And then your chest lift a little. Your chest shouldn't be lifting more than your stomach. Okay? So practice for me. I'm going to be back in 30 seconds and we're going to do this together. I'm going to count for you and teach you how to do it. 19 seconds, huh? Isn't that crazy? Be right back. I know that my hope is fine. In the name of Jesus. You say you're working everything for my good. Ooh, I believe every word. Cause you in the body speak. Drowning out the voices all around me through this chaos. You're writing something, something bodies speak. Drowning out the voices all around me through this chaos. You're writing something. All right, a little better now. I want to truly know if you compose beautiful music, don't. All right. So I'm going to scroll up. Sabrina says, thanks. I was just practicing my fellow. I got it down. I love it, Sabrina. Jenna, I'll see you in a minute. Switching to her iPad. Burgers, thank you for that share. Jenna, thank you for the go popular, the heart me, the hand hearts. Marlon, thank you so much for the heart me. You didn't get a notification today? I'm so sorry. Here's what I'm going to start doing every day. Okay. I'm going to start creating a live. Yesterday, I actually created it and y'all saw what happened yesterday. So I think if I start posting it as a live event every day for you guys, then it should send because I know that everybody's not getting my notifications. I don't know why. And I know that our hearts went down a little bit, but they're on their way up. I mean, we're at 81. And I had a goal the other day to get to 80. It was 75, then it was 80, then it's 8. So we're going back up. But what happened, I switched to a business account. And because I switched to a business account, I think it's better for you guys for me to be on a business account and for people to know how to reach me and things like that. But also it's been a whirlwind. It's been a journey back to trying to get back to where we were before. I mean, and we haven't been had lower views. I mean, we had over 300 people in here yesterday just watching with us. So, and then you see today, some people are missing today, and I'm sure they didn't get a notification because I know that's not happening. So I don't know if it's because you're not putting heart me's regularly, or maybe people you're coming in and maybe just paying it not you're paying attention, but you're not really participating in it at all. Everything that you do, everything that you share, everything that you repost for me, I mean, all the things that you do, you're helping me grow this. So just continue to do that because it is so important. And you had to search for me. See, something's going on. And I don't know. I mean, maybe I should have kept it personal and just been like, I'm on a mission for the Willow Way, And that's why I'm here, the willowwayfoundation.com. I mean, I do this as a free show every morning. I prepare the content. It's pretty powerful. And I think to continue to grow it and to grow it so that the Willow Way Foundation can be supported appropriately. I mean, I have so many people on a waiting list for retreats already. And I need the funds to help people, And I mean, there are so many people out there with mental health issues or dealing with sobriety issues that could use something like this, and they don't have insurance, and Medicare doesn't pay for stuff like this. So I mean, it is a holistic approach, and so in order for us to grow it, we have to keep working together, And so I thank you guys so much, and I don't worry about the day to day. I mean, it's just one of those things. It's like I said the other day, a big picture mindset, um, staying focused and staying in it. I mean, I can't worry about one day having this much and that day having that. I just don't pay attention to that too much. I love it when we blow it up and we have so many people. I get so excited and it makes my heart so happy. But also, if it's 40 people or 400 people, either way, I mean, the people that God intended to see this today, they're here. And this work is not going to be for everyone. You guys know that. I mean, you got to be ready. This is next level stuff. This is really hard, deep, transformational work. And not everybody's ready for that. And I understand that. You know, how do you wrap your head around that you have been in control the whole time? That you can be the change, Brandy. Think about that. I love you, cold hearted. So good to see you. All right. So we regulated our breath. We paid attention to how we're feeling. And I really would prefer some different music on, but I'm going to just teach you here, okay? Dr. Andrew Will calls this the world's most powerful relaxation technique. It takes you 19 seconds. So, first, we're going to inhale through our nose for 4 seconds. And I will count for you so you can learn. And I'm going to count for you the whole time because I'm teaching you, right? Then we're going to hold for 7 seconds. Do not think, just hold 7 seconds. Now, this is for when you are panicky. Something is happening. You're in a situation. You're feeling overwhelmed. Inhale through your nose for 4, hold for 7, exhale through your mouth for 8 seconds. The world's most powerful relaxation technique being taught on live today. So, are you ready? What is this going to do for you? It's going to activate your vagus nerve. Your vagus nerve is your body's switch to calm down. So we're going to do it together. And then if you feel a shift after this one breath, I want you to drop a fire sign into the chat. All right? You ready? Hey, Mary. Good to see you. I hope you and the baby and mommy, daddy, everybody's good. You guys are such a beautiful family, Mary. Sending you love today. So, inhaling through our nose for 4. I bet he is. Hold your breath for 7, and then exhale through your mouth. You ready? I'm going to count to 4. You can close your eyes. Just make sure that you're sitting up because you want your breath to go deeply into your core. If you're leaning over or you're not comfortable, you're not going to be able to breathe appropriately. Okay. So, ready? Count of four. One, two, three, four. Hold your breath. Don't think, just holding, focused only on your breath. 5, 6, 7. Breathing out for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did you try it with me? And how do you feel? If you tried it with me, redo it. Okay. Yeah, it takes a minute, and that's okay. I have clients that I've worked with breath work one on one. And the first time you try it, it can be really hard. And I know this is not your first time, but it also depends on how you're feeling that day, too, right? It may take you a little bit more time to regulate, right? If you're feeling already overwhelmed. So let's practice it again. We're going to count in for 4, inhaling through your nose, and I will count for you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Releasing for 8 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Try it again. You want to do it again? We're going to do it 5 times. And I'm just going to keep it moving, okay? Because now you know that you have the ability to relax and calm yourself. Doesn't matter where you are, public place, on the bus, you're on the train, you're on a plane, you're walking down the street in New York. Whatever you're doing, you feel a sense of overwhelm. Inhale through your nose for 4. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Holding. Releasing for 8 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, in through your nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Releasing for 8 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. As you're breathing in this time, I want you to breathe in anything that you're missing today. If it's peace, if it's comfort, if it's love, whatever you're feeling, you feel alone, I want you to breathe in all of the love the Holy Spirit is bringing into you right now. As you breathe in for 4 seconds, all the goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4. Holding. As you release this time, I want you to release it all. Whatever is feeling heavy on your heart today, if it's pain, if it's fear, if it's you're worried about things, whatever is in your mind that is messing with your head today, messing with your spirit today, keeping you in a bad mood, releasing it all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, 1. Well, let's give it just a minute. Y'all breathe normally for a minute. We're going to do this twice, and I'm just going to go through the cycle, and you know what to do now, okay? Breathing in through your nose for 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Holding. Exhaling through your mouth for 8 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathing in for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhaling through your mouth for 8 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How do you feel? For those of you that came into the live feeling a little anxious or overwhelmed this morning, a little panicky, maybe just feeling a little sad, after practicing that, how do you feel? And I want to hear from all of you guys. And I'm going to ask you to repost this live right now. We have more of this today. And we're going to start going deeper on these lives. I'm going to help you experience some of a little bit more of the taste, right? Of what it feels like to experience it in real life, like in person with me. So I'll be right back. Focused, peaceful, comforted. Be right back. Use it on the bus. Use it on the plane. Use it at the airport when you're late for your flight. Trust me, there are ways to ground yourself. You do have more control of yourself than you think you do. You want to see puppies right now, Jenna? Okay. We'll take a little break here. Keep it light. It's Friday because it is Friday, and y'all know I love to have fun. Fridays are the best day to have fun. We made it to the end of the week, and we are going into the weekend. Hopefully, spend some time taking better care of ourselves than we have this week. I'll be right back.
Safe to stay gets a little bit weaker. Where could I run to?
Let me get Charlie. You want to see Charlie?
You feel my world shaking.
This is actually not Charlie. This is Halo. Halo's name is Halo because of the rings around her eyes. Yeah. She's so precious. I just love them. You can't not love them. I mean, they are so lovable. And they all cry for me when I go put her back. They want me to get them. They are used to me giving them lots of attention, and now they cry every time. They're like, "Oh." But we'll do that later. I'll go love on them some more later. Look how sweet she is. They're so sweet. This is Halo, Jenna. I don't know, Jenna. Maybe you need a little Halo in you. You should call me. Because Halo is special to me, okay? Halo is, I don't know why, but when I saw her, she was actually delivered on the back deck, and I picked her. This is gross, right? But I'm a dog breeder. I'm not grossed out by stuff. I worked in the medical field for a long time. But Lily had gotten out of her crate well, after she had had all of her puppies. Halo was number 7, Jenna. I don't know. Maybe I'm not partnered with Halo. I don't know. We'll talk about it later. But I do have Miss Pearl over here. Here's Pearl. Pearl is such a sweetie too. They are all. Cavapoos are very loving. I don't know if you're familiar with that breed, but they are so loving, and they are just the sweetest. I mean, I can't. I know. I know, Cupcake. All right, one more, and then we're gonna continue here. All right. So this is Bear. See how much bigger he is than the girls? And look at his little face and his eyes. Oh my good. I don't know. Doing so hard, y'all. And it's going to be so hard to let them go. All of them. I just keep them all. All right. So we practiced the breathing technique that was different from ones we practiced before, but we went a little deeper into breath work. Clutch, you just send me a text message, okay? You send me a text message. Because I'm not on here to sell puppies, y'all. Like, if you want one, you can reach out to me, but I'm not showing them to you to try to get you to buy one. So don't feel that way. Um, I just love them, and they're part of the joy of my heart right now. And I like sharing things with you guys that bring me joy in life. So, but if you do want one, you can reach out to me, and we'll talk about it. Because you're my family. So just know, I mean, my family. That's a whole different thing, right? So, what I would sell to someone I don't know versus someone I know, right? It makes a difference to me. So, I'm gonna set a new goal here, and then I'm gonna teach you another breath work technique. Are you ready? Because this one is going to help you regulate your emotions in the middle of your day, right? So, let's say you're at work and you just need something quick, right? You're stressed out, you're overwhelmed. Oh my goodness, hold on just a second. What do you guys want me to put on here? Maybe I'll just do some donuts because I haven't done those in a while. We'll do like 50 of them and you guys can jump in as you want to. Sound good? All right. So,
You say I'm the end.
so do this with me because we tried the 4 by 7 and then exhaling for 8. You saw how powerful and you felt how powerful, even more importantly, right? That one was. Thank you, Lisa. I love you so much, sister. So when anxiety spikes midday, I'm going to teach you a method called the 5 4 3 2 1 method. Again, you can use this anytime. When your mind spirals, your senses are the fastest exit. This pulls your brain out of the past or the future and drops it straight into the right now. So do it with me. This is a grounding method and technique, and I'm going to walk you through this live. I taught some of you this before, so if you've learned it before, just a refresher this morning. Brandy, thank you so much. Clutchy, thank you. You don't have to be alone ever again, right? Come here every morning. We come here and meet every day and spend time together, and it is wonderful. So, 5 things you can see, 4 things you can touch, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste. So, this is a technique I teach clients when they're having trouble grounding and they're panicky. You're spiraling. Your mind is going off the deep end. The 5 4 3 2 1 method, Brandy. So right now in this moment, if you feel a little anxious, you shouldn't if you tried that breath work with us. But if you're starting to have a panic attack, you're feeling panicky, your mind is spiraling, you feel a sense of overwhelm coming up. The key is, family, for you to pay attention to yourself enough and to give yourself enough love that when you do start to feel this way, you're not out of control before you recognize it, right? To recognize the signs of what is happening, what is welling up, because it doesn't just come, it's welling up in your body. You can feel it coming. Thank you, Clutchy. Thank you so much. Brandy, Clutchy, Jenna, Lisa, Cold Hearted, Kat. So to pay attention to how you feel. That sounds crazy, right? But a lot of you have been walking around not even paying attention to how you feel. We talk about that a lot. You're not paying attention at all. And then the minute something horrible happens, and horrible things happen to us in our lives sometimes, it is not a journey of rainbows and butterflies. We have the rainbows, we have the butterflies, but this is a journey of ups and downs and twists and turns and dark places and places that are lit up. I mean, it's a part of the journey. So in this moment, your thoughts begin to spiral. The first thought that comes up is, going to be just one thought, right? And then you're going to go into so many other thoughts, spiraling out until you're panicked, overwhelmed. Some of you may not be able to breathe. So if you can catch yourself at the moment that your mind begins to spiral, what is the common thought that comes up in your mind when you begin to spiral? I can't take this. This is too much for me. The word too much, I hate that word. Because to tell yourself that something's too much for you means that you can't handle it. So in your mind, you're immediately going to this thought that I can't handle this. So the minute you start to think this thought, stop yourself. Notice your breath. Pay attention to how you're feeling. Where is this thought coming from? And then look around. Choose 5 things that you can see, 4 things you can touch. I have a mouse, got my coffee. I'm bringing myself back to this moment. What is here? What is in front of me now? 2 things you can smell. Smell my coffee and I smell puppies. Puppy breath. See, I'm bringing myself back to my where I am right now. And one thing you can taste. So to bring yourself back to the present moment, do you see how powerful this can be? If you can stop yourself, because you're going to have to recognize, and for you to love yourself appropriately, this means that we pay attention to how we feel, right? We have to pay attention, and we have to start listening for these things, like expecting them to come, and when they do, shutting them down. That is the power you have in your mind. That is something I can teach you. TheSarahElizabethExperience.com. Take back your thoughts, take back your mindset, take back your perspective. Your body is not the problem. Your body is the prophet. God placed the alarm system in your nervous system before you ever had words for what was wrong with you. The tension, the exhaustion, the shutdown, these are not betrayals, they're bulletins. And every one of them deserves to be read, not silenced. The healing begins not when you override the body, but when you finally listen to what it has been trying to tell you all along. The Bible says in Psalms 139:14, I praise you, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Wonderfully made is not a compliment. It is a design specification. The architecture is intentional, and it is on your side. It is on your side. Let's talk about the research that changed everything. The body keeps the score. Decades of trauma research revealed something nobody expected. Unprocessed pain doesn't only live in your memory. Unprocessed pain lives in your muscles, your gut, your chest, your jaw. That tightness when someone raises their voice, that shutdown when you feel criticized. That is not weakness, that is history. You can't think your way out of what your body holds. Talking about it will only go so far. This is why somatic work, body based nervous system healing, is the piece that most people skip and the piece that changes everything. I offer a service at TheSarahElizabethExperience.com. It's called Channeling Stuck Energy. In my one-to-one work, one of the most powerful practices we do together is called Channeling Stuck Energy. Identifying where pain has settled in your body and creating intentional pathways to move it through. Today, that's exactly what we're doing right now. today in today's life, will you share this with someone who needs this, who's in pain and you know they are? Will you help someone today? Will you pay this forward today? The Bible says in Psalms 147:3, He heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. Binds physically in the body. This is not a metaphor. This is the original somatic healing. Think about it. It was happening in the Bible. Jesus was helping others to heal. Jesus had the healing recipe to be seen, to be understood, to be loved, despite our failures, despite our flaws. Unconditional. So there was a time that my body did not feel home like home anymore. That I didn't feel like I was myself. I was a mother, a young mother, and I had lost parts of myself. I was very joyous as a mother. I love being a mom, and you guys know that. But there was parts of me that I had stuffed down and parts of me that I thought had to change because now I'm a mom. Can't be silly anymore. I got to be all serious. Taking it all serious, right? Trying so hard to be perfect. Couldn't. Couldn't be perfect. So I'm putting myself in overdrive every single day. And I'm stressed out to the max. Literally one morning, my children were arguing, all three of them one morning. We got in my Pathfinder. It was like this was like 2011, maybe 2012. Got in my Pathfinder and drove up the road, and we're going up the dirt road. And there's a fence post that has been taken. The fence is taken down. A part of the fence is not there. And this dirt road curves really big at this turn, right? So I'm coming up on this turn. My kids are arguing. I am overwhelmed, stressed out to the max. I'm trying to get to work, trying to get my kids to school. Everybody's having a horrible morning. And I had my sunglasses on, but I round this corner and I'm in this little straightaway before it turns quick, and the sun is right in my face, just blaring. And I am so nervous already, so overwhelmed. I run right through, right? I didn't turn, and I knew the turn was there. I just couldn't see it. But my mind wasn't wrapped around it yet that this turn was here. Sun's in my eyes, blinded for a minute, and I just go straight into that fence post. My Pathfinder ran, y'all, $7,000 of damage. Ran right between these fence posts and scraped down the sides. It was almost like the perfect storm. Both sides of the Pathfinder destroyed. My son got out. He was little. He was like 13. He got out and started kicking the post. He was mad at the post because he thought it was the post's fault. He didn't think it could be my fault, you know. It was my fault. It was. Now when I look back on it, I realize I was a wreck, and I'm driving my kids in the car. I'm going through the motions. I'm trying to get everybody where they're supposed to be, trying to be perfect mom, get everybody dropped off. Too much fun, wasn't it, Lisa? And the woman came out. She was so rude to me, too. Like in that moment, I needed someone to be kind, and she was so rude. I'm like, geez, I'll fix your fence post. I mean, be grateful that me and my kids are okay, like check on somebody. I was a wreck. But that's not me anymore. Because grounding for me, when my body didn't feel like home, I felt disconnected from myself, from my spirit. I want you to drop a heart in the comments if you've ever felt disconnected from your own body. You're not alone in this, and this part of the story matters. Have you ever felt disconnected from your own body? Something isn't right. It doesn't feel right. Something in you is telling you this is not right. I see you, Carla. RJ, Jenna, Lisa. Good morning, Carla. So good to see you this morning. Lisa, I know that level of anxiety, and we're just going through the motions. We're pushing through, we're pushing ourselves, we're pushing everyone around us. I mean, truthfully, we are. We're not living. We haven't found peace. We haven't overcome anything. I see you, Richard.
No way home, no way out.
What do you need to say out loud right now?
My chance
What's on your heart this morning?
to
I'm going to read all of your comments when I get back, but I want to see what's on your heart, what you felt during breath work, what came up for you, what you've been carrying, because this is a safe space and it's safe for you to be vulnerable here. However you felt when you came in this live, I hope you're starting to feel better. I hope we're bringing joy to your life this morning. I hope we're giving you some tools and techniques to help you to heal. Even if it's just a tiny action today, do something today to step in the direction of healing. I want to hear from you, and I'm going to review them when I get back. I'll be right back.
What kind of grace, relentless grace, would chase this rebel down? Fall into these prisoners' cage, taking my hand and pulling me out. I knew I couldn't make the change, so you became the change in me. And now I live to tell the story of the God who rescued. You if I could lost that distance, it came to me when everybody else
All right, let's see what you got. Happy tears. I love that. You felt emotional when you came in. How do you feel now? Were you emotional with happy tears, or were you emotional with struggles and things on your mind today? I know, right, Brandy? I see all of you with your purple hearts up there. Now you feel grounded. You feel like you're ready to go face your day. See how simple it is? The Sarah Elizabeth Experience.com.
your cross is
The website is linked in my bio on both TikTok and YouTube. So if you need me, you can reach out to me there. Good morning, that one guy. It's good to see you. I see all of you this morning, and thank you for sitting with me today and for spending time with me every day. I'm so blessed. I feel a tremendous amount of gratitude for all of you today. So thank you for being here. So we're going to play a game now. We're going to switch gears a little bit. We've been very mellow. How dysregulated are you actually?
love.
Honestly. So I want you to drop a number 1 if you are a Zen master. To number 10, I am a walking fire alarm. Okay. So between 1 and 10, how dysregulated are you? Honestly. No judgment. This is where we start, not where we stay. I'm a walking fire alarm. Wow, Chelsea. So you're being so vulnerable right now to share that. Katarina says I'm a 4. Okay, that's fair. You're starting to feel better. 5. 5 for Jenna, 4 for sweetest. Carla with a 5. About a 4. Here on the edge of water. It has been a rough week. I see you, Carla. So wherever you are, this is where you're starting, right? This is not where we're staying. The New York in you was a 10. I imagine. I imagine so. 3 for Richard. 3, that's fantastic, Richard. I love that for you. because that means that you are really grounding and learning how to stay in a place where you feel connected with yourself. And that's what grounding does for you. A disconnect from ourselves, we will always feel an imbalance inside. You're always going to feel this nervous tension or anxiety happening because there's something that's just not aligning inside. So I want you to do something for me right now. Gift this live if this work is inspiring you to lead yourself through regulation and through techniques and powerful things and tools that help you. Because every gift you send, you are helping me support the willowwayfoundation.com, and you help me to continue to offer this service for free. Tag someone who would score a 9 or a 10. I saw someone with a 10 new here this morning. And I tell you, I mean, it's for you to say that you're a 10, you should stick around because this is where you're starting. This is not where you're finishing this morning. Okay. So stick around and let's see how you feel when you leave. And if you're wound up like a, I don't know, rubber band or, whatever it is, we're going to do something about that today. Admitting it is step one. Absolutely. To say, I'm a walking fire alarm. I mean, anything that happens to me today could just send me over the edge. 9, I'm getting close to being over the edge here. 8, so if you think about it, working your way backwards to that 1, to being fully grounded and whole and feeling a sense of wholeness within yourself. This is the work that we do together. Work with me, thesarahelizabethexperience.com. Work with me for free at thewillowwayfoundation.com. No excuses to stay where you are. This may be your starting place, but this is not your finish line. God's not done with you yet. So, grounding. Do you have your journals this morning? I'm going to give you your first journal prompts. The insight that stays in your head leaves by tomorrow. I want you not to edit yourself. Write fast in your journal or get you a piece of paper. The first thing that comes up is the thing that needed to come up. It's just like taking a test. The first answer that comes up, and then you start overthinking it, second guessing. Then you go choose the other one and you get it wrong, right? Sometimes we just have these memories and these things that come up. And it's the same way with this type of work, okay? So, whatever comes up in your spirit here and in your mind and your heart, write it down. Don't edit yourself. Question number 1: what emotion are you avoiding right now? And what are you doing instead of sitting with the emotion, instead of feeling the emotion? Question number 1. I have a flash goal, it looks like. Let me go ahead and set that. Thank you, beloved. Thank you so much. There we go. 20 gifters to send a heart me right now to the live. And so I know some of you have already sent your heart me's. You can only send one per day. So they are a penny. And then please encourage other people within the next 15 minutes. And my moderators and people here helping this morning and supporting, encourage other people to send their heart me's today. I need 50 or 20 of those. So that's going to be a feat, right? Question number 2: when my body is tense, what's the thought that is usually running underneath it? Asking yourself this question: when my body is tense, what's the thought that's usually running underneath this tension? I know, I wish they'd wait till later. They always do that. And the heart means it's like I'm an hour into my life. Flash goal, an hour in. So, question number 3: what is one 60-second grounding practice you will actually use this week? Night of Faith, thank you for sharing. Night of Faith says the common thought that comes up is that I'm not good enough. Anyone else with that comes up and you just didn't share it, but you felt it and it came up, I'm not good enough. I won't be good enough. I can't do it. Richard says if I'm going to give into that negativity, which I refuse. Absolutely, Richard. Welcome, Scott. Welcome to our family. I'm going to plug this cell phone in over here for you YouTubers over here. And then I'm going to view anybody else's. And I want you to post yours. What was the first thought that come up? You're avoiding something right now. And what are you doing instead of feeling it? When your body is tense, what is the thought that's coming up in your mind? And then what is 1 60-second grounding practice you will actually use this week? Let me plug this phone in so it doesn't die. I don't want to lose you, YouTubers. Thank you for being here. You guys are so wonderful. All right. Carla Jean says disappointment. Wholehearted says I might fail. Welcome, Scott. Wholehearted says stop, breathe, and pray. Relaxing. Jenna says I feel like I got to keep going. Kana says silence. Katarina feeling misunderstood. Pat says yep. Anybody else? We're going to move on to chapter 2 of today's live. It's called self-leadership. Because this morning is about leveling up. It's Level Up Friday. This is the dwelling place. If you're new here, we welcome you in with open arms. You are so loved. There's Divine Dole. Hey, good morning. Good to see you. Rise and shine. Katarina says detachment. Kat says misunderstood is a good one. It is a good one because so many of us feel misunderstood. So I want you, if you're in this family right now this morning, and you have felt misunderstood for a lot of your lifetime, drop a purple heart in the chat. Good morning, Beyond the Wheels. So good to see you. Welcome to our family. If you'll help me out with some heart me's, I need your help. So thank you so much. You read my mind. Mind reader. Cat with the purple hearts. Knight of Faith with red hearts. Wholehearted. Kana with purple hearts. Paulo. Knight of Faith. I am the loved son, by the way. Hey, you're both. Okay. It's so good to see you. And it was really good to meet you the other day and get to talk to you on the phone. Hope we get to talk again soon. Brandy, I see you, Carla. So feeling misunderstood is a common feeling that or emotion that we feel as trauma survivors. Because no one's experience has been quite like yours. There's going to be things that happen to you that didn't happen, right? To me or someone else. And then there's going to be things that happen to them that didn't happen to you. And so I think to seek out understanding in everyone that we meet, to not look on for surface level things, to not look at the clothes they're wearing or how clean they are or if they're tattooed or not, or seeking out goodness in other people. That was the Jesus way, and that is our job as followers of Christ and the Trinity, the Holy Spirit and God. This is our job. We have to get out here and show the world love. We have to be the change that this world is seeking, because there's not enough love in the world. And there's too much trying to find fault in others. There's too much digging to find fault or even making up lies to bring shade to others because we are not healed here. And there's a reason why people do this. There's a reason why the world does this. It's because it needs healing. This world is broken. There are deep cracks in the foundation of the world. This work here at the Dwelling Place and your support, your gifts, your subscriptions, you're going to the website, scheduling your time with me, you're just letting me know you're here for me, sending me love, sending me messages that God is working in your life and that this work has been impactful to you. I just saw a review come through just a minute ago from Kathy. Kat, I see you. Thank you so much. TheSarahElizabethExperience.com. I do want to move on from grounding to leadership, self leadership, because to level up, grounding first, right? But then comes self leadership. Because when you begin grounding yourself in these moments, you're going to have clarity and wisdom that you didn't have before. You're going to be able to actually hear, feel, and then strategize. What needs to be done here? How should I respond here? Who am I in this moment? I want to align with myself in every moment and how I really feel. I want to be honest and open about how I feel in a loving way. You cannot lead others further than you've led yourself. I want you to let that sink in. Leading yourself is a lot like loving yourself. You can't love others appropriately without loving yourself appropriately. But you cannot lead others further, right? So when we talk about leadership and people want to be a leader, I mean, everybody wants to lead something. Everybody wants to run a company or be a big CEO or have the big title at work, have people working under you. You're in a leadership role. Some of you are parents. You've always wanted to be a mother or father, and you're leading children in the world. Some of you are leading countries. Some of you are leading, I mean, this is all across the world. And the dwelling place and the willow way is for us to pray for leaders of all levels, all levels. You're a teacher, you're a parent, you lead people at work, you lead people on a massive level. You're the president, you're king of a country, whoever you are, wherever you are. We pray for all people in leadership roles across the world. Because to bring change to the world, we need change at the leadership level. Healing the person behind the title. There are those of you out there, you've led everything and everyone except yourself. I work with CEOs that can't sleep, mothers who have poured themselves so empty they don't recognize their own reflection, people who have achieved every external goal but are quietly terrified that none of it was supposed to feel this hollow. The title, the role, the resume, none of it heals the person wearing it. That healing is an inside job. And it starts with becoming the most honest, the most courageous, and the most consistent leader you have ever been to yourself. Proverbs 25:28 says, a man without self control is like a city broken in two and left without walls, no protection. An unwalled city isn't just unprotected, it's unable to receive anything good either. Self leadership is not restriction, it is the structure that allows abundance into your life. So, I'm Sarah Elizabeth. I am a soul strategist, and I want to give you the 3 word framework: release, realign, and rediscover. Release. Let go of what you were told to be, who you were told you had to be, the performance, the armor, the identity that was built for surviving. Release is not loss, it is the deliberate making of a room. What you've been holding on to may be the very thing that is blocking what's been waiting for you. Those blessings, that growth, that leadership position, releasing and letting go of what is holding you back. The need to perform and be perfect all the time. The need to protect yourself from everyone, to hide out from the world. There's so many things that have to happen so that we can position you in a place that you're ready to lead. Realign. Getting back in line with your actual truth, your values, your God given identity. Thank you, Brandy, so much. I see you. I see Lisa says release, realign, and rediscover. She's all in, family. Getting back in line with your actual truth. We have to realign you with self after you've released it, after you've sought out understanding for yourself and for your journey. getting you back in touch with your values and your God given identity, your authentic self underneath all of the roles. Realignment is not about reinvention, it is remembering. You're not building something new, you're returning to who you always were. Rediscover, stepping into the fullness of the life you were designed for. Not the life you settled for, not the life that others have scripted for you, but the one that has your name on it. This is not a destination, it is a daily, deliberate, and joyful becoming. This is a journey we're on today, from survival mode to soul led living. Survival mode means reacting, performing, hiding, managing, controlling, exhausting, waiting for permission, living from the outside in. To soul led living, a spiritual awakening, responding, resting, being known, choosing, energized, leading yourself, living from the inside out. That journey from one column to the other is not about perfection, it is about direction. The sentence that is the entire foundation of my soul strategy. Between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space is our power to choose our response. In our response lies our growth and our freedom. Viktor Frankl, psychiatrist and Holocaust survivor. Man's search for meaning. I'm going to read that quote again. Between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space is our power to choose our response. In our response lies our growth and our freedom. Frankl wrote this after surviving a Nazi concentration camp. He had no power over what happened to him, only his response to it. And he found that space, that impossible sacred pause, was where his entire interior world would be lived. Mine too. Soul strategy is not about making your life perfect. It's about building a self that is spacious enough, grounded enough to pause before reacting. What we practiced in the breathwork session was not meditation, it was the deliberate expansion of that space. I share a lot of my story with you guys. But the moment I stopped waiting for someone else to fix what only I could change, that was the day that my life actually began. I want you to drop a check mark in the comments if there's an area of your life where you've been waiting on someone else and you know in your gut it's your move, it's not theirs. I see you, Brandy. She said, now look at the numbers, girl. Welcome in, everybody. I love you so much. And if you're new, we love to hear where you're from. Welcome to the dwelling place. I'm Sarah Elizabeth. I'm going to give you a moment to share your check marks or a comment around things in your life that you've realized you've been waiting on permission from someone else, or someone else to tell you it's okay, or someone else to give you the affirmation, the confirmation. But you're not going to God and asking Him. He'll show you what you need. He's not going to send you out here without everything you need. And He says that every gift that He has placed within you that is individually yours, when you come back home to yourself, when you find a sense of wholeness, connection within, you're ready to step into that. You're ready to walk tall. You're not shaming and guilting yourself anymore. You have been healed. If you know in your gut it's your move, if you know you've been waiting on someone else, this could be your day. Drop your comments or your purple hearts. I'll be right back.
My heart from the God who stays. I used to hide every time I thought I let you down. Always thought I had to earn my way, but I'm learning you don't work that way. Somehow you don't see me like I do. Somehow you're still here. You're the guy who stays. You're the guy who stays. You're the one who runs in direction with my
Right. Scroll up and see any comments from you guys. Anything you like to add, family. Use me, God, I pray. I love that wholehearted. Yes. Let him use you. You're ready. I think you're ready. I'm going to use you in big ways. Amen from Paulo, that user. Marlon here this morning. So good to see you, Marlon. Kareen, it's good to see you this morning. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. Tears of joy. I see you. God sees you too. You know in your heart and spirit that it is your move. And it's between you and God. It's not between you and them. Where do you need? Where do you most need to lead yourself in your life right now? In your relationships, your finances, your health, your calling? Drop yours in the comments. Where do you most need to begin leading yourself in your life right now? Because this community is cheering you on for your next step. This family here, whatever it is for you, to put it out there in the world, this is you taking ownership. This is you acknowledging that there's something that you need to lead yourself in and that you haven't been. And today, if this has opened your eyes, where is this area? Are you willing to be vulnerable this morning and share? Night of Faith says, following my inner self. I wish I spoke Spanish. I know some words. We are cheering for your next step. Thank you, user. Hi. Good morning. So good to see you. Happy Friday. You need to lead yourself in your relationships, in your finances, your health, your calling. No edited version, the raw version, because acknowledgement, acceptance is step one to your transformation. So if you feel God calling you forward, you feel him opening your heart, he's beginning to open your eyes around things. You're starting to look at your life from a higher perspective. This is him opening your eyes. This is a spiritual awakening live, and the people that are here, your eyes are being opened a little more every single day. If you need help here, the SarahElizabethExperience.com. Book a one-to-one session. It is free. Don't wait another minute. I can walk with you on your journey. I can help you. I can help you understand what's happening along the way and what you're facing and why you're facing hardships and obstacles. Being tested in it, right? Carla says, surrendering daily to God to feel and live out life in boldness. Amen, Carla. Amen. We should be living our lives in boldness if you belong to God. He wants you to be brave, courageous, walk with him. How can we not be brave and courageous when we have a king walking with us every day? The King of Kings, God of the universe, the creator. All right, I'm calling you out in love. If you shared whatever it is, right, that you know you need to begin leading yourself, or something came up in your mind, this is out, and I'm calling you out in love right now. What is your go-to excuse for not leading yourself? I've had a rough life. I've lived in trauma. Been hurt a lot. I'm angry. What is your go-to excuse? Drop that in the chat. I'm too busy. I'm not ready. After the season, I'll wait. Cold Hearted says, I pray to help other senior men like myself realize hope and learn that we do recover. Cold Hearted, that is beautiful. Follow Cold Hearted if you are someone that you could use that type of support in your life. There are all kinds of ways that we can bring support to others and act in service. for the people of this world. I'm taking it worldwide. And you guys help me do that every single day, sending your heart me's, loving on the screen. We're here to bring truth to the world, and we're here to help people find real healing that you can carry with you, that you finally have overcome. You're not in survival mode anymore. You're not struggling through every day anymore. You're not sitting on the edge of a breakdown every day. This is the work that we do together. Jenna says, I'm coming for the ride. Thank you. Thank you for the compliment. So many you can't list them all. I understand because it's easy. We get into those habits of making excuses. But the truth is, guys, I'm not minimizing your trauma, okay? I'm not minimizing the pain you suffered, the abuse you may have suffered through. I'm not minimizing anything that you have experienced in your journey. I honor you for the things that you have lived through, and you stand here today on this live this morning. I honor you. But also, I'm here to bring you truth. And to bring you truth, I got to be real. If you're an adult this morning, you have a choice to make today. I know it's hard. I know the thoughts are overpowering. I know they take over. These are things I can help you with. There's no excuse, right? There's all kinds of resources, even for free, if you have a need for services and you can't afford them. The Willow Way Foundation is here. The dwelling place, this community, is for you. So all these go-to excuses, I'm not good enough. What if I fall down? What if I'm not ready? What if people don't like me? What if they don't agree with me? Come on, why do you keep doing this to yourself? You're not too busy, and you don't need to be fully ready. You're going to feel more ready with every day, every action you make, every step you take forward. You're building momentum that builds into something powerful. If you know someone that needs to hear this, I'm going to ask you to share this live right now and send a gift of any amount to support the Willow Way Foundation and the people of this world who need this help and they don't have access to it. Because that is the mission of the Willow Way Foundation, to bring healing and truth and love and unity to a world that needs it so desperately. Thank you, Brandy, for that rose. Brandy's always planting seeds for other people. Always. We are better together. No truer statement. No truer statement. Book a session with me, thesarahelizabethexperience.com. The link is in my bio. All right, get your journals ready because I have some journaling prompts for you here. Under self-leadership. The version of you that's fully self-led. What does he or she actually do? Don't describe yourself perfectly. Just describe yourself honestly. The gap between who you are now and who he or she is. That is your work. Thank you, beloved. Tay Tay. Planting seeds, sowing life and love and unity into the lives of others every day. Thank you for your commitment every day, guys. Now, I have some questions for you. The most beautiful part is your commitment to yourself. That makes my heart the happiest. Because when change happens here, what I know is you're going to go out there and ripple it out into the universe, just like Wholehearted, Brandy, others that are stepping into their power and into this work that we do here in the kingdom of God. Whose voice is loudest in your head when you are making decisions? Does this voice now feel safe for you to continue following? What have you been tolerating in your life that your self-led self would not tolerate for one more day? Not even one more day. I hear you, Jenna. She says, my mother's. I stopped and I'm happier. Question number 3, what decision have you been avoiding? And what would it cost you? What is it going to cost you if you keep avoiding it. I'll be right back. I'd love to see your thoughts. More of you jumping in, an active participant in your transformation. Be right back. Jesus Christ, my King. What a beautiful name it is. Nothing compares to this. What a beautiful name it is. The name of Jesus. He didn't want heaven without us. So Jesus, you brought heaven down. My sin was great, your love was greater. What could separate us now? What a wonderful name. What a wonderful name it is. Jesus. Swallow up. I love that song too. Anybody else with thoughts here? Nothing compares to this. What a all right, I do have some affirmations for you under self leadership. Are you ready? And I want you to type the one you love the most into the chat. Number 1, 2, or 3. Carla says to sing out with the gift God has given me, sing, worship with my whole heart to my Jesus. Don't hold back. Why do you hold back? You see me over here being crazy every morning on live. People are like, what's wrong with this girl? Something's wrong with her. I'm over here praising God. Walking in the Holy Spirit. And the world doesn't understand this. I'm sure I look weird. But those of you who have God in your spirit and you're fully recognizing that you've been stuffing it down, you're not releasing, you're not letting go, you're holding on. No holding back after today. It is our level up moment. Affirmation number 1, I am not at the mercy of my emotions. I am the one who decides what happens next. You're the adult, you have a choice. Making excuses is only hurting you. Those people that hurt you in your past, that message that you've been carrying in your heart for all this time, believing it to be true, you've been listening to the wrong messages. That is not from God if it's creating darkness in your soul. It's not from God. I am the one who decides what happens next. Affirmation number 2, I do not need permission to lead the life that God placed inside of me. What life did God place inside of you? Number 3, I'm building a life I don't need to escape from. And it starts with my choices today. Which one do you love the most? I got chills just reading those. You've been giving your power away for so long, being led by your emotions, your pain, your guilt, your shame, giving your power to people that are out here living their lives just fine. You see them, they're happy. They're just out here living like nothing ever happened, and you're the one over here still struggling with desperation in your heart. And that hurts to even see them, but why do you look at them that way? Why not build some backbone here and recognize they're over there living after they hurt you that way? Is that a person you want to be a part of your life? Somebody that can just move on after they hurt someone so badly, betray you, whatever it is. That's not a person I want in my life. So I am so happy to say I can let you go. I can put you behind me. I'm not taking you into this year, tomorrow, the next day, the next month. Has it not drug in your, have you not been dragging it along with you for too long now? Put down your backpack. Whatever you've been carrying, put it down. You don't need permission. God placed a life inside of your heart and soul. And the minute you let go, He's going to put you back in touch with that life. Whichever one you chose, All of those were powerful. Moving on to section 3. Emotional intelligence versus intellectual intelligence. What got you here will not get you there. IQ may get you a spot in the room. Your intelligence here, book smarts, might get you a seat at the table. But emotional intelligence is what keeps your seat. Emotional intelligence is what helps you to stay at the table. And it builds the culture around the room, around the table. 90% of top performers have high emotional intelligence, not higher IQs. Did you know that? Top performers in any environment have higher emotional intelligence than higher IQs. Jason, thank you for telling me. I'm not sure why that's happening. I'm sorry, YouTubers. Daniel Goleman did research, landmark research across 188 companies, and found that emotional intelligence was twice as important as technical skill for performance at every level. Emotional intelligence, twice as important as your technical skill. Think about that. At every level, 188 companies. In senior leadership roles, it's accounted for nearly 90% of the difference between average and exceptional leaders. You've met people who were brilliant and impossible to be around. You've also met people who weren't the most credentialed in the room, and somehow everyone trusted them, followed them, felt safe with them. That is not charisma. That is emotional intelligence, and it is learnable. And you are learning it right now. Wisdom is the principal thing, and with all you're getting, get understanding. Proverbs 4, verse 7. I'm going to go over here and restart YouTube, okay? I don't know how that will work. I don't know. I mean, I do have a lag over there, and I don't want to keep you guys lagging. So give me just a second, family. Just enjoy this song with me. It's Friday. It's time to bring some energy to this room. You got to get up and dance. Dance it out. Whatever you're feeling, whatever stress is on you, whatever you're still holding on to after that breath work earlier, dance it out with me. I'll be back in one moment.